Hi, I'm Stephanie and this is lesson 51 of the B2 course. So this is a grammar lesson and our topic today is wish. Now this is the first of two lessons where we'll be looking at this topic. So my name's Stephanie, this is a level B2 or upper intermediate course and it's lesson 51. So in this lesson you will examine the difference between wish and hope. Practice using wish for regrets. And practice using wish for complaints. So like I said, this is the first of two lessons. The second lesson on this topic will be lesson 51. Okay, let's start. Wish and hope. What's the difference between these two verbs? I wish and I hope. Can you think of any differences, any different situations in which you might use one and not the other? Okay, well, let's start with the verb wish. So we can use wish in the following situations. I wish you a happy birthday. The teacher wished the pupils luck in their exams, and his colleagues wished him all the best for his retirement. So the pattern here is you wish somebody something. So you wish somebody luck, you wish somebody happy birthday, you wish somebody all the best, but it follows this pattern of wishing somebody something, whether it's a happy birthday or good luck. What about hope then? What situations do we use hope? Okay, let's have a look together. So we can use hope in the following situations. I hope you feel better soon. Let's hope the weather improves. I hope you enjoy your visit. So what differences do you notice here with the pattern between wish and hope? Well, while you wish somebody something, you hope something happens. I hope you feel better. I hope the weather improves. I hope you enjoy the visit. And that's the main difference. But I think probably the easiest way to remember this is to think of two really common examples. I wish you happy birthday and I hope you feel better. Then if you remember those, you'll remember the patterns. Okay, shall we do some practice? Wish or hope. There are 6 sentences here. You just need to decide what's the missing verb. Number 1, enjoy the trip. You have a wonderful time. Number 2, the situation gets better at work. Number 3, he gave her a kiss and her luck on her first day. Number 4, congratulations on the new job. It all works out for you. Number 5, thanks for all your effort. You all the best. And number 6, I'd like to you a pleasant stay at the resort. So pause the slide and see if you can choose whether it's wish or hope, and be careful with the tense as well. Okay, how did you do? Well, let's check through our answers together to find out. Number 1, enjoy the trip. I hope you have a wonderful time. Number 2, I really hope the situation gets better at work. Number 3, he gave her a kiss and wished her luck on her first day. Now, did you put wish in the past tense here? I hope you did. Number 4, congratulations on the new job. I hope it all works out for you. Number 5, thanks for all your effort. I wish you all the best. And number 6, I'd like to wish you a pleasant stay at the resort. So hopefully that was nice and straightforward and you've all got the correct answers there. Okay, let's have a look at 3 different situations. What do you think these people are wishing for? So, situation number 1, situation number 2, and situation number 3. Have a look at these pictures. What do you think these people wish? So pause the slide a moment and see what your ideas are. There's lots of different options here, but write down some ideas. What do you think these people are wishing? Okay. Well, possibly number 1, I wish it wasn't so windy. Or I wish my umbrella was stronger. Number 2, I wish I felt better. I wish this cold would go away. Number 3, I wish I could go home, or I wish I could finish work. Lots of different options there. Okay, let's move on and let's look at the next topic of this lesson, and that is regrets. So we're going to have a look at the next slide, which is talking about life regrets. And I'm going to show you some common life regrets that people might have. Do you share any of these? Not working harder at school? Not learning a foreign language or a musical instrument when you were younger? Not asking grandparents more about their lives when they were alive? Starting smoking? Falling out with a friend or family member and not making up? Making the wrong career choice? Not keeping in touch with friends? Not having travelled more? Not telling someone that you loved them? Now, can you think of any more to add to the list? So some really big life regrets here that hopefully you don't have, but I'm sure all of us regret something in our pasts. So have a look at this list. What about you? Is there anything you'd like to add, or can you agree with any of these options? Okay, so let's think about how we express regret, how we convey to somebody that we regret something. So after regret, the following verb is usually in the gerund. You can use either a simple gerund or a perfect gerund. Don't worry, we're going to look at an example. So I regret not studying more, or I regret not having studied more. Now, these are exactly the same. The meaning here is the same, whether you use the simple gerund or whether you use the perfect gerund. The meaning is the same. So if I asked you, what do you regret not doing or not having done? Can you give me a sentence using this form? The I regret not plus ing, or I regret not having, and then the perfect form. So see if you can give me some example sentences. If you don't regret anything, great. Then use your imagination, be imaginative, and see if you can write down some sentences using this structure. Okay, now regrets don't have to be big things. Some of those topics we looked at before were very big life topics, making the wrong career choice, for example. But regrets can also be everyday situations. I regret not having gone to bed earlier. Maybe you're very tired. Oh, I regret having eaten so much. I regret not saying sorry. And I regret spending so much on my credit card last month. So as I said, regrets don't have to be big things. When was the last time you regretted something? Think about the small things now, not the big life situations, but maybe the last time you stayed up too late, or you worked too much, or you got too stressed. I'm sure these are things that we can all relate to. So the lesson is about wish, and you can also use wish to express regret. So our two sentences we looked at earlier, I regret not studying more, or I regret not having studied. You can also say, I wish, plus had or hadn't. I wish I had studied more. I wish I hadn't been so lazy. So you can also use wish to convey the same sentiment as regret. Okay, lots of information there, so I think it's time to practice. Let's have a look at these 5 sentences. Can you rewrite the sentences using wish plus had or hadn't? Number 1, I regret not leaving earlier. Number 2, I regret missing my brother's birthday. Number 3, I regret not having studied harder for the exam. Number 4, I regret going to bed so late. And number 5, I regret putting so much salt in the food. So pause the slide here. All I want you to do is to change the sentence so you're using wish plus had or hadn't to convey the same meaning. Okay, how was that? Well, let's check through the answers. Number 1, I wish I had left earlier. Number 2, I wish I hadn't missed my brother's birthday. Number 3, I wish I had studied harder. Number 4, I wish I hadn't gone to bed so late. And number 5, I wish I hadn't put so much salt in the food. So hopefully these were the answers that you got also. Well done. Okay, the final part of this lesson is looking at wish to express a complaint. Now that might seem unusual. Can you think of how you might use wish to complain about something? Just have a think for a moment. Think about when something annoys or irritates you. How could you express this using wish? Okay, well, we can express complaint using the structure I wish you would or I wish you wouldn't. Let's look at some examples. You're trying to work, but outside workmen are making a lot of noise. What can you say? Think about the structure we're going to practice. I wish they would be quiet. What about situation number 2? You meet a friend who lights a cigarette. What can you say using wish and would or wouldn't? You say, I wish you wouldn't smoke. So it's a really easy structure to use. I wish you would, I wish you wouldn't. I wish it would, I wish it wouldn't. Okay, so I think let's have some practice. There are 6 situations here. I want you to read the situation and think about how you might complain about this using I wish plus would or wouldn't. Number 1, your colleague is untidy. Number 2, the temperature in here is too hot. Number 3, the neighbour's dog barks late at night. Number 4, you think your friend drives too fast. Number 5, it has rained for 3 whole days. And number 6, you've been waiting for the train and it's late. So think about what you would say using wish plus would or wouldn't. Pause the slide and then we'll check together. Okay, are you ready to check your answers? Let's have a look. So your colleague is untidy. I wish he or she would tidy up. Number 2, the temperature in here is too hot. I wish they would turn on the air conditioning. I wish they would open the window. Different options. Number 3, the neighbour's dog barks late at night. I wish they wouldn't let their dog bark so late. Number 4, you think your friend drives too fast. I wish she would slow down. Number 5, it's rained for 3 whole days. I wish it would stop raining. Number 6, you've been waiting for the train and it's late. I wish the train would arrive soon. Really well done if you got these correct. There are different options here, but the important thing is that you're using the structure I wish and would or wouldn't. As you can see, it's a very easy structure to use, so it's a nice thing to incorporate into your English. Okay, so that's the end of lesson 51, Wish lesson 1. Join me for lesson 52, which is going to be a vocabulary lesson on collocations. Very, very useful. And then we'll be back in lesson 53 looking at this topic of wish. But thank you very much for watching, and I really hope to see you next time. Goodbye.